Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Direwolf20's 1.16 modpack. Alright, so we are literally like, we're in insane mode at the moment. So you remember I said that I would build the mob farm, let it run for a little while, then I would kill the mobs on camera. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. It's kinda busy down the end there. I did a few more things. I went mining, I built some feral flare lanterns, which because I actually remembered what they were called. So feral flare lanterns are really cool. They're very, very cheap. So glass, gold, glowstone, but they light up a massive area with hidden light sources essentially. So this one, you remember how many different torches I had, and you can see that I've got a couple of feral flare lanterns. I've got one over in the corner and one up the top. So really, really cool. Absolutely brilliant. I expanded this because I thought we needed it. So we've got a few more crops being grown. I've also updated the energy pipes so that we've now got 4,000 arithmetic that can go through there. I'm not that it's needed at the moment because this stuff is still doing really well. Down here, I've upgraded to the fluid, the storage tanks. So this one here is essence, this one here is latex, this one here is water. So we've got quite a bit of that. Now, the reason why we've got so much is because I kind of fell asleep. So I had it running. I was quite happy, knocking around. And then I decided that it would be a good idea to just take a 5-minute break. So I went over, I laid down on the bed. I was watching some TV and I thought, right, I'll go back to that. And then I fell asleep. So a few hours later I come back and I'm like, holy shit. So in the meantime, yeah, I'm just going to walk down here because you're here. There's a couple. They might be getting squashed, and they're still getting bred. And then so we've got these two pens here, and the sheep are the same. Yeah, just a little nuts. So what we're going to do right now is this thing here, the mob slaughterer is on. It's already linked up, and literally we turn this one to moving adults. So we'll go there, and you'll see that will move the adults. Yep, there we go, that's starting to move the adults. And then this one, we will do the same. And hopefully, there we go, they've started to move in there. Now the mob slaughterer should, in theory, there we go, start killing them off. Alright, so if we stand back so that it's not too noisy, there you go. Yeah, you can start seeing them disappear. Now we've got a fluid storage up here. There we go. Liquid meat. Exactly the stuff that we needed. Oh, and pink slime. I forgot that is a byproduct. Nice. Look at how much. Holy crap, that's going up insane. Alright, so we've got quite a few buckets of latex. We've got quite a few of essence. 50 of water, and we've got, wow, 6.9 thousand sewage. That's awesome. So liquid meat and pink slime, excellent. Right, that's exactly the stuff that we needed. We might need to expand out some of the other bits and pieces, but that should take care of itself now. So this one should clean out except for the babies. This one should go into here, and then basically stuff should get killed. Now I might help the stuff being killed, but I kind of don't want to because I want the liquid meat. But I am going to go back here. So if I go closer to this, then we might be able to hit the muffler, hit recent, and have a look what's on here. So astral sorcery, mining gadgets, no, bamboo. Let's find, really? Okay, so this is recent then. Yeah, see, I can hear the grass breaking, that's fine. You're near the center gate. Lava, yeah, fine. No. Snow, sand, portal. Souls? Really? Soil? Come on, they've got to be in here. Cows. I can still see the... There we are. Okay, so now sheep. Where are they? Sheep, where are you? Sheep. Oh my god, that's nice. Alright, so this one is filling up quite nicely and then getting killed. This one is filling up quite nicely. They're both getting killed. So I'm quite happy. We've got, oh, there we go, a bucket of liquid meat already, which is good. How much pink slime we got? 22 buckets, Jesus. Just babies! As you can see, just babies. Quite a few babies, quite a few adults making quite a few babies. These ones are slowly dwindling, so that's good. Jesus, there's a few babies in there as well, and a few sheep in there. Might have to cull some of those sheep at some point, but right now we're just going to leave it, because the more babies we have, the more adults we have, the less adults we have, because they all die. So they're dying, I'm happy, it's good, sorted. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so these should all disappear soon. Cool. Alright, look at that. Liquid meat. Sewage though, bloody hell. Right, so I need to do something about the sewage, because that's obviously becoming a problem. I found as well the feral flare lanterns, so they light everything within chunks. So this chunk and the 3 around on the, sorry, this chunk and the 8 around it get lit as well. So I had to move the mod farm back so that that would remain dark. So we've got to rebuild the mob farm, but it's just a little bit further back. What I did as well is put a chunk, a feral flare up there, and also up, so you can see that that's all lit. I've actually put the roof on and I've shoved it upstairs. Oh, look at that! Almost everything's killed. So I think these are on the edge. So I think there's an edge here where they don't get caught. So if it will eventually get caught, so it's fine. It'll eventually wander, and then it will die. There we go. It's wandered out. Now it's dead. Say goodbye, cow. Alright, so nice. 32 buckets of pink slime. Okay, I can't remember what we needed pink slime. Oh, yes, the cobble sand generator-y thingamy jiggery. Yeah, that one. Nice. Alright, I also, just in the interest of making things easy to access, we've got the ethereal dark glass, or the dark ethereal glass, and that can go in there. So yeah, you can see that this is actually keeping up with how many are getting nice. Yeah, sorry, this is keeping up with the amount of wheat at the moment. I'm not sure it is keeping up totally, but you know, it doesn't really matter, because we're going to cull some of them anyway, because I think what will end up happening is we'll have too many and it's just going to fill up. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's ridiculous. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it might be that we will change that up. These ones, so yeah, this line here is not covered by that, but I'm not that worried, because there's another one, the mob slaughterer, and that's the slaughter factory. The mob grinder is the one that we want, which is the player based one, but we needed some additional stuff for the player based one, so right now we're good. Okay, so that's working. We've got a ton of liquid meat, and we got a ton of sewage. So sewage is something that we definitely need to address. So let's see if we can address 2 pistons. Really? Alright, let's see, this is what happens when you get too reliant on auto crafting. You end up not having the raw resources because it's easier to actually craft them. So sewage, bricks. No, we got bricks. So we need a furnace, and then we should be good. with the amount of stuff that we've got, I'm pretty sure that we would need more than one. Is that no, that's a sewage. So if we go like so, we're going to need a gear. We're definitely going to need a furnace. And then plastic. So no. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Or did I turn it off because we had too much or not enough? I think I turned it off. Yes, I did. Run because I wanted to. Yeah, I know why. Because I wanted to store some latex in here because there was a couple of buckets that we needed to do for the upgrades for the dissolution chamber. So to actually create the upgrades and stuff like that, we needed to make sure that there was enough latex in the system. So I turned it off because I didn't want everything changed into rubber. So what I will do is, where is that little... Right, we'll get one of these. And the reason why we'll get one of these is so that we can then turn on and off. So if we take a bucket of latex, and then what we will do is we'll put this thing here, and we will emit a signal when it's above the amount. So when it's above 15 buckets, no, take that out of there. That was right. It's not, that was right, that's wrong. There we go. So now it's fluid. So when this is above 15 buckets, which it isn't right now, so we'll put that bucket back in. When this is above 15 buckets, this thing works only with a redstone signal. So when it is above 15 buckets, this thing will work. So as you can see that we're on 15.8 now. There's no more being taken out of the system. There's actually being put back into the system. So as soon as we get over 15 buckets, it will then start filling this thing back up. So what we will be able to, or what we've achieved by just doing that, is this little thing here. If we take it out of there, and we will put it somewhere where we can get some power to it. Well, power is not really a problem at the moment, but we need to put it somewhere where there is power. Is there power under here? Yes, there is. And this is one of the advanced connectors, so we'll shove one down there and we'll put that here. And then what we will do is set the output to the back. Yep. Alright, so what will happen is, no, that's a sewage compactor, really? Why have... Never mind. Right here, so this is what we'll do. Whenever we need to make something, we'll come down here and we'll put the amount of latex in here, and then we can make our stuff, and we should be all good. The sewage compactor, we're going to need another one, which is going to require the rubber, which we should be making tiny rubber now, which will then get converted into, there we go, some plastic, and we'll run that through the furnace. Now if we go to the sewage, there we go, we should have two. Alright, so two sorted. We are going to put these down by all of the other machines, to be honest. I mean, we could put them everywhere, but I'm going to put them down there because I can't remember whether it creates like a gas or something. I'm pretty sure there was a gas that was created. Let's actually have a look at the book, which is probably in my working data retype chest. There we are. Let's restock those. We've got another bucket. Take that. We've got a tier 6 add-on, which I'm not sure we need right now, but yeah, we've got one. And we've got some of those. Right, cool. Dark glass. It's both perfect. Alright, so let's have a look. The I'm guessing it would be here. Sewage composter. Yeah. Alright, it doesn't say anything about fertilizer. Could go okay back into there. Animal baby, sewage, animal feeder, essential bucket, right? Pink slime. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright. Sludge refiner. Okay, so we might have to do some of that because it will be quite cool to get some of the, like the marine fisher and some of the other things like this as well. Pink slime is what we will really like to go and get that. But there's a lot of stuff in here actually that's kind of cool. It's really cool. Miscellaneous stasis chamber. Okay. Mob detector. Infinity charger. Charges infinity items very fast. What are infinity items? I don't know. Alright. Yep, we're good. Okay, so let's go and shove down this. Now we need some pipes. So we're gonna need some basic fluid pipes. Are we gonna basic ones? Or do we? We can use actually the refined import exports. I should always keep a little couple in there just because they're used for crafting. Alright, let's get 2 importers and we'll get 2 exporters. What else do we need? I think that's about it for now. We'll get the rest. We can always come back and get some more, so that's not a problem. I don't think we'll need any. So what we'll do is we'll export directly from the system into the sewages and we'll import directly into it from there as well. So hence the reason why we've I clicked the wrong one. I've got the importers and where's the exporters? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I clicked the wrong bloody one. Alright, we got the destructors, so we can actually destroy blocks. That's quite good if you've got a water source block and an obsidian generator. Oh yes, an obsidian generator. It basically just destroys them. Obsidian is always useful, so we're gonna make one of them. But we are gonna go and fix this one first. So let's go. Where are we gonna make this? Let's make this out the back because I don't really want to give a crap about it, to be honest. What's this set on? 5x5. Alright, it's 3x3. There we go. Alright, so let's give ourselves some room. Alright. So now we've got some room to work. We've got power which can come up from the floor here. We've got the system that we've got here, so that's cool. So we can just tap into the power here and bring that up. And then we've already got the storage system there. So what we can do here is, I'm thinking, actually, let's do this slightly different. Do we really need that? No, we don't. We can put them, we can put the power under here, and then we can put the sewage here and here. And then this way, when we fill it up, we can then export it. So we're going to import from what? The back? Yeah. Or export from the back. We'll import from the back. So we'll change that to import items because I'm guessing that that's going to be sewage. We will export to the top, and we're going to need a fluid, well, basically a bucket of sewage, so that we can teach the system that that's exactly what we want it to export. So that will connect to there, that will then connect to the back here, so that we can import. So if we come out here, I've moved a few things around so that we've got access to things. So we've got a bucket of sewage. And we can teach now fluid type sewage and fluid type sewage. There we go. Alright, so the fluid's working, it's got power, it's already doing its thing. However, if we break this connection, we should be able to see what it's actually producing. So as it's using the power in the sewage, it's actually creating fertilizer. Now, fertilizer, let's come out of there. Fertilizer. Okay, so fertilizer doesn't have any uses, etc. However, it goes into this machine. I know it goes into this machine. So this is the plant fertilizer. Now, with the machines from industrial, the plant fertilizer is used in conjunction with the plant sower, the plant gatherer. So this collects the items, this one sows the items, and this one fertilizes them. So the fertilizer actually will become something that is pretty straightforward. You know, it does what it says on the tin. It fertilizes plants. It's not difficult. Right, so that is going to be importing. The speed at which this works means that the import is not going to be majorly fast, so we don't actually need it to be insane. I mean, it's got a few thousand buckets already to work through, so yeah, we just leave it running, which is not too shabby. Alright, so how much fertilizer we got already? 37. Yeah, so that's just going to chug away. I mean, it's got 8,000 buckets to go through, so I'm not actually that bothered. You know, if we wanted to get that number down, we would literally have to have more. Yeah, we would have to have more some fertilizer plants, because that's just holding steady. Liquid meat though is going up quite nice, and we've got some essence or some experience, so we can put 47 buckets of pink slime. That's not bad. Look at all those babies. Okay, you're gonna die, you know that. Right, that's good. So we've got all that working quite happily. Now we can move on, and we don't have to go all the way down there anymore because we've got terminals pretty much all over the place. Now the next thing that we need is the earth thing. Was it earth or dirt or no? Mechanical something. It was that one. So in the dissolution chamber, this is what we need to use to make that. What do we need as? You know what? Have I got it over here? I don't need that one. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. That one looks really cool. That one I would like to get. That one I'd like to get. Stores experience, yeah. Feral flare we can get rid of. Redstone we can get rid of. I'd like to get those two at some point so that I can turn things on and off. However, they require, guess, wait for it. Yep, ender pearls. So yeah, not gonna be that quick. What we are gonna do is we're gonna find that mechanical thing. Like so. We can automate this. This is the thing. We really could automate this. 2 dirt, 2 things, liquid meat, and a pity machine. Yeah, we could so easily automate this, but I want to get it done now. So liquid meat, that. It was 2 dirt. Which we've got 1, so 2 dirt, and then it was some other thing, wasn't it? Zombie flesh, 2 of those. Right. So if we go over to our dissolution chamber and we'll put in, I think it was 2 zombie flesh there, it was those 2 there. I don't know if the recipe is supposed to be simple. Well, it seems to be making it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Nice! Okay, so now we have our mechanical dirt. Now I'm guessing that things will be spawning on top of it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to place it down kind of here. Now I know that this is not in the middle of the room, because like the room isn't like kind of squarish. And I also know that we've got a gap here, but I didn't know where I was going to place this. So right now, alright, so we've got upgrade slots, which is good. We need power and we need liquid meat. So if we go over to here, because funnily enough, on this one I installed a fluid grid, liquid meat. Liquid meat is going to take a little while to actually generate, because they don't grow up very fast. They need to be fed in order to grow up. Kind of annoying. I didn't really want to get into that quickly. However, I think we're going to have to move the feeders and increase the range so that it will feed and breed at the same time. That's not that bad. It's just I know now that we're going to have to go for a crop thing of some point, or at some description, because the little pots are not going to be able to handle the kind of speed and stuff that we require. Alright, so we give it power. Do we really want to run it across the floor? Not really. I don't. So I'm going to run it across the top. Now the only other thing with this is we are going to need to obviously give ourselves a little bit more room back here. Now the reason why I wanted those wireless redstone transmitters is because I wanted to be able to have a button outside or a lever outside, but without all the basic redstone. So I've got just like a basic switch up here, and I wanted to try and kind of get rid of that. So I know what we've got to do is the facades. We might have to put a facade on here. There's a destructor, so we need an export. We need an export bus, and we need cables running here as well. So if we do this, and then do we want to do that, or do we want to go the other side? See, I'm just thinking the other side would be easier. So we'll come out here, we'll get rid of this one, and then we'll run the cables down this. No, I can't. I can't run it down that side because I've got redstone there. Power can come out to here and then just run all the way down. Okay. This cannot go that way because of the stones and the redstone. So it's going to have to come here, down, across, up, and then hook up that way. Alright, yep, that's good enough. Just as long as it doesn't impede me when I'm moving around, etc. So we need an export bus, and we need an import. So we need one of those as well, which means yeah, that's not good. Alright, one of those as well. So we need we don't need an import actually, do we? Because we're using the earth stuff, so we just need an exporter, and we need that set on. Did I not get the exporter? No, I didn't. I left it in there. Okay, so the exporter will go here. We will set that exporter to fluid and liquid meat, and we will then put the liquid meat in there. Alright, so the light source is too high for this to be used at the moment. And then what we will do is we will put 2 blocks here, because that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's see if this works. So block that off, we'll turn the lights off. Is that going to work? Let's go see if it's on. Redstone mode ignored. Fluid amount. Okay, so it might be we need a bit more. Don't actually know. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to it. Alright, we'll leave the lights on for the moment. We'll come back to that. We need to feed these to grow them up. So we need 2 more feeders, which I don't think I put in the system. So it means that I do have to go back down. Alright, so let's get some feeders. Right, so we need 2 feeders. So we need a... In fact, actually, no, we don't even need a feeder. We just need the upgrades. So we need what? That one there covers most of it, and I think that that's got a range 4. So what I want to do is have a range 4 but put the thing in the middle. So we need 2 range 4s and we should be good. So what have we got for a tier 4 range card? So a range card. Tier 4 is this. So we need iron, glass, redstone. So we've got redstone. So 2, 3, 4. We need glass. Glass panes specifically. Alright, we don't have any, so we'll craft some. Just got to craft 6 pieces of glass. We might as well get the iron first. Iron. So there's enough of that, and then right, glass pane. There we go, cool. So we just need 4 of those. We also need 2 latex buckets. So we need the redstone here. We can't stack these. So there, and then 4 nuggets, and then latex. Okay. And then we'll get the second one of these. Then we'll go move those machines. Then we've got to think about plants, because we are literally going to run out of food quite quickly for those animals. Alright, this is relatively straightforward. I'm going to do it on camera, but yeah, it is relatively straightforward. You just got to kill it, block off the hole, reset up the things. We should be good. So what I do need is, as we go in here, so this is where our exporter is for the wheat. So I'm going to break this, I'm going to break this, and then pull everything around with me, which is fine. We are going to put a block in place there. I don't care what block it is right now, just as long as it's blocked up. Oh, for Christ's sake. There it is. So this block will block up the hole. We need to put one of those there. We also need to find out where the middle is. So this is not going to be easy, is it? Nothing's ever easy. Will I lose my stuff through that? No. Alright, so here is the middle point. So we are on 4. So if we scoot around to 4, this is where the block needs to go now. Right, there we are. So we put the animal feeder in there. We will shove the animal feed back into it. Now we need to hook it up with power and also the export. So the power was here. Power comes across here. That gives us our power. That should start feeding again now. We've then got here so that we can put the exporter like so. We need 1 wheat just so that we can tell the exporter that that's what we want to export into this part of the system, and then we should be good. Alright, then we will need, so for the future we will need pocket storage or pocket storage, because I want some cobblestone. Now if we put that back over there, there we go, cool. Alright, so you also require the upgraded range, and then we'll show how big that range is. And that should cover both sections. Look at that, it comes all the way out here and it covers both. And you see it doesn't cover quite everything, but then that's not a problem because they're generally around this area. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, let's turn off the area and let's go rinse and repeat down here. So I'm guessing, alright, so it's not here, it's this one. Is it this one? Yes. Right, look, piss off little babies. Jesus, don't fuckers. Alright. Really? You're not growing up. Sad, isn't it? Okay, so this, oh my god, they're everywhere. Alright, so it is the one, that is the right one. So let's break this and this and this and go across to there like so. We can break the power to that one and we can kill off that one and put the block there. Now we can run the power around and up and into that block. There is the block we want to place it. So if I get out and then grab the feeder, this is the block we want to place the feeder on. So like so, stick that in there. Did I, it was a tier 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, power. So if we do power like so, an exporter on the back, we need 1 wheat. On the exporter we need the wheat, so put that in there. We need the cables, which we put the torch in the wrong place. We put the torch back there, there we go. Alright, so that should be power and an area of effect, which I think we'll be safe coming through the wall here. Whoa, we might not be safe going through the wall there. Yeah, I kind of forgot that there was a thing in here. I just want to get through the wall. I just want to see if it's working, but I can't. I just didn't want to bother. I couldn't be bothered to go all the way around. Yeah, probably a bet at this moment in time. There we are. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, there we go. That's covering most aspects. Yeah, we're good. Everything seems to be in order. Maybe there is a speed upgrade that we could probably put on there at some point. Not that bothered at the moment. We need to sort out the production for the wheat first, because we are burning through wheat at a rate of knots now. So yeah, not that great. Okay, ETA 4 seconds, 400 FE. which means these cables are not up to scratch, because if that one's doing 400 and the other one's doing 400 and this one's doing 400, that's already 1600 plus. Wow, we got, well, I suppose it is full up. This one has got an internal fluid storage, so that's not too bad, but these cables are not meant to do more than 1.4, and they're already doing way more than that, because they are powering that thing in there, all of the machines down here. We need the flux points, we need to get this mechanical thing up and running so that we can get this power out of the system relatively straightforward. That's the reason why I upgraded to these ones, advanced energy pipes, in the network around here, because it was just flagging quite a lot. Yeah. Alright, that is the wrapping up part. So we've upgraded what we've got. Now that should increase the storage, because these little guys are going to get fed at some point, and when they get fed, as you can see, their time goes down. Now we're not going to isolate one on its own, however, the quicker that they grow, the quicker they go into here to get slaughtered, and then, yeah, everybody's good. Well, we'll say everybody's good. I forgot to turn that one off. But, you know, it's good enough. That, with the mechanical earth around there, yeah, I think we just need more of it. I think that's what it is. We just need more. So we're going to cover the floor up here. I think we just need more of the liquid meat to be able to generate those entities. Turning the light on would probably be a good idea, or turning the light off, should I say, would probably be a good idea. But I want to see if we can, you know, kind of increase. Well, I mean, it's gone up. I mean, it has gone up. So I mean, it's getting there. It is getting there. However, do I need to be away from it? I don't know. I don't know, but it's a lot quieter without these guys. There you go. Look, they've moved. I might need to upgrade that range on that thing. What range have we got on it at the moment? A tier 4. We might need a tier 5 on that. Just so that it gets to the edge, because that one is getting away with not getting slaughtered because he's on the edge. There we go, he got eaten. Alright. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Pink slime next time, I think. We'll give pink slime a... Oh, we generated our first entity. Nice. We generated a couple. Alright, so now what we need to do is vector plates, force them into... In fact, actually, we don't even need to do that, because we can get the mob grinder, and the mob grinder has a ranged add-on. Mob crusher, mob slaughter factory, mob detector. So this one, mob crusher, as if a player killed it. This is relatively an advanced machine frame. Well, we know what we're doing next time. We are going to do that. So we've got pink slime, so that's cool. Alright. Yeah, we're going to do that next time. Sweet. Alright, we know it's all working. We know it's all getting there. So now it's just time. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. A like and a subscribe would be absolutely brilliant. There's no pressure, but thank you very much for watching the video. I've been Syntosis. You've been awesome. Laters.